applicable. It doesn't seem very much applicable that Sharia law or religious law would be applied in Turkish streets, because it's been about 100 years. Turkish state has been secular. It is not easy to change all these people in a few years. Well, they have been trying a little bit, but they also see that it's not very much possible to change people in Islamic way, because the majority people who votes for AKP, they are really believing that they will bring more democracy in the country. When you are talking to them, they are really believing, they say that they will bring the democracy, better rights, they make roads for us, they make Turkey a better place, and they believe in this. That's why they are voting for AKP. Nobody actually, who maybe like very 2-3% of people in Turkey are voting for AKP to believe that Turkey will be religious and Sharia country, but it is not a really big amount, not the majority. Our hopes from HDP, especially as a Kurds, we really want HDP to use all democratic ways, only democratic ways, and to ask Kurdish issue to be solved, and Kurdish their identity. Now, like in 1990s, 1970s, when Kurdish wanted to separate from Turkey and to have another country, because at those time, 1991, Russia was being separated, everybody was there having their country, so that Kurds also, they really wanted to have their own Kurdistan. But now majority, at least I can say majority, and HDP, nobody has this hope like to have a country. We want Turkey to be more democratic for all of us. If Turkey is more democratic, and if we have like equal of between among all nations, and we have equal among all religions, so nobody would look for another country and borders. In 21st of century, while in Europe everywhere people are getting getting away of borders, it's not very much logical to apply borders inside Turkey. That's why nobody wants like separate Kurdistan. We want democratic and equal Turkey for everyone who lives in Turkey. And I believe that, well, it may take time, this democratic process may take time. In the end, Turkish, Kurdish, all the other nations will understand this, and like Finland, like Switzerland, like Spain, we can always also solve our country. In Finland, there are about 300 to 500 Swedish people in Finland. They have, when you pass Swedish side, the Swedish language, Finnish language, and English, all signs are in three languages, and Swedish people can have their education in their language. And Swedish people generally speak Finnish. Finnish try to speak Swedish, or at least most of them speak common language, which is English, and they can communicate. And while I was traveling, I didn't see any problems between Swedish and Finnish. So we also can manage this. It is not very much difficult to solve the problems. The politicians get this more and more complicated. Actually, it's not that complicated to solve these problems. I hope that Kurdish will be a second language like of Turkey for education. Kurdish will be second language for Turkish, and Turkish will be first language for Kurdish and Turkish, and the common language of Turkey, so that we could communicate and have a common life, and we can solve our all problems through speech, through communication. We don't need violence, and nobody needs violence. And we hope Europe will be also involved, and Turkey also will take more process to enter Europe, while it seems not much possible now. Thank you very much.